Grace and peace, Black family. This is Vicky Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. And I want you to get ready for the new Master Elements project, The Spear and the Shield.
This vaccine isn't experimental. It's like a dandelion. You overlooking for their weird science.
DJ RP Beats and Sincere Love the God have taken this time during the pandemic to carefully craft the soundtrack to Black empowerment with hot tracks like God Mine, featuring Sadat X of the legendary group Brand Nubians.
We never die. I made an ancestral shrine. Let's see what's in the God's mind. Listen, I'm a law in the person of Sincere Love the God. That mean your arms too short like Carl Anthony Shaw.
God Painted Me Black.
God painted me black, thanks for that. I'm a original man.
A letter to Dr. Francis Cress Welsing.
I say to the ancestors, dear Dr. Francis Cress Wilson, I just wanted to thank you for all the lessons you left us. So yes, I'm more than grateful.
And the controversial song Buck Breaking God Today.
Why every black show they gotta have a transgender? Either I'm crazy or there's gotta be a planned agenda.
Get ready, Black family. This is a much needed project. This is The Spear and the Shield.
Peace, family. Was good. Hold up. Shit, how you do this? Do it this way. All right, peace, fam. What's good? What's good? It's the God, Sincere Love. Man, what's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all? We got here, by the way. Who we got here? Let me see who checking us out on the late nights. It is very late. I'm tired. I think RP, my brother DJ RP Beats is supposed to be here with me. I think RP Beats fell asleep. I ain't on front. I was falling asleep my damn self, man. Niggas is getting old now, man. Niggas can't hang like they used to back in the days, man. But I think RP fell asleep on me, man. But I'm here, though. I'm here. So, peace. What's going on, man? I'm tired, Nas. This better be good. Esco. You know what I'm saying? I don't be staying up waiting for albums to drop like that no more, man. Like, I'll be like, whatever. I hear it when I hear it. I still ain't listened to the Drake and 21 Savage joint yet. And I like Drake and 21 Savage. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like both of them. And I've been hearing good things about the album, but I still ain't even get around to listening to that yet. I'll be like, I hear it when I hear it, man. I hear it when I hear it. But this KDIII is highly anticipated for the simple fact that Nas has been on one hell of a run these last few years. Peace, what's going on? Jesse Paris, I see you up late night. Nas has been on one hell of a run these past few years, man. Just dropping back-to-back music, high quality music at that, I might add, and especially these Hit-boy projects. Nas and Hit-boy, from the first King's Disease, and really, I think the first episode ever of Sincere Love the Godcast, I think, it might have been, it was very early, but I think it was the first episode ever of Sincere Love the Godcast was me doing a review of the King's Disease album. I think that was the first episode. I need to check that. First episode of Sincere Love the Godcast, I believe it was me doing a review of the King's Disease album, which I loved. And when I first heard about Nas and Hit-boy linking up to do something, I didn't really know what to expect, right? I was hyped. I was excited when I heard about Nas and Kanye linking up. When they said Nas and Kanye, when Kanye was producing an entire Nas album, I was hyped about that. Oh Lord. Really? Really? Oh God. But yeah, a lot of people, I don't know, it was mixed reviews on the Nasir album that was produced by Kanye West. But I like the album. 7 joints. You know, it's 4 or 5 of them on there that I rock with. So that's a good album for me. You know what I'm saying? The Lost Tapes 2 was just cool. You know, compared to, you know, Lost Tapes 1, nah, it wasn't like that. Lost Tapes 1 is that shit. Like that's like a gem in Nas's catalog. Lost Tapes 2, not so much. It had some joints on there. It was cool for what it was. But, you know, when you hear about a part 2 of something, you're always going to compare it to part 1. And so comparing it to part 1 was like, nah. But it was still good. It was still good to hear Nas releasing music more frequently. And then I think after that was the King's Disease. And they dropped King's Disease 1, King's Disease 2. I did a review on both of those, of course. Now, when King's Disease 2 first dropped, I was like, it's cool. You know what I mean? I was like, it's cool. King's Disease 2 actually had to grow on me. A lot of people like King's Disease 2 better than 1. A lot of people that I talk to, they like part 2 better than 1. I like part 1 better, but 2 did end up eventually growing on me, and it's fire. It's fire. I mean, it's fire. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? I was really, my problem with King's Disease 2 was more about some of the content than anything else. I think I was hard on it initially because I ain't like some of the stuff that he was saying. And I had to get on him about some of the stuff he was saying. You know, that the whole Asian hate thing, you know, I wasn't feeling that. He was on there caping for Stop Asian Hate. Couple of things. It was a couple of things on there that was off code and problematic content-wise. But the music is good. You know what I'm saying? So I think my initial reaction to it was based off of some of the content that I wasn't cool with. Right? But the music is good. The album is dope. And then they turned around and released a surprise album on Christmas Eve the same year as King's Disease 2, which was Magic. And Magic is bananas. But Magic is better than KD 1 and 2 for me. Magic is one of Nas' best albums. I mean, it's just no fillers on that joint. He didn't take no bars off on that joint. He was in rare form on that joint, man. That's the modern day. I mean, people always want to hear Illmatic. They always got to compare Nas to Illmatic. That was the closest thing that we got to Illmatic, or in this era, from any artist, really, but from Nas in particular. That Magic album is serious. That's a special piece right there. And so that's the reason why I'm up right now, past my bedtime, waiting to hear this Nas album, waiting to see what this Nas album going to be like, because it is highly anticipated for those reasons that I just mentioned, man. You know what I'm saying? And so even though I'm tired, I'm here. And so Nas, this better be a good one, man. Y'all going to get my initial reaction. And I've never done this before. Usually I'll listen to the album maybe once or twice, 3 times, and then I'll do a video giving my review of the album. I never actually did a video while I'm listening to the album for the first time. Y'all going to see my initial reaction, like on the spot, how I feel about each song, you know what I'm saying, as I'm hearing the songs. So y'all ready to get into this KD3 joint, man? Y'all ready to get into this KD3? See what this thing hitting for? Let me see. Let's see what it's hitting for, man. Shall we? All right, so it's 17 tracks. But before I do that, one thing I did want to point out, right? Let me go home. I stream my music on Tidal. I'm a Tidal subscriber. And now one thing I noticed, man, I don't know if this is a Jay-Z thing or what, man, but Tidal never show Nas projects no love. I don't know how it works. But usually when an album is highly anticipated that drops, when it first comes out, it gets like a special feature on the homepage of Tidal. Nas albums never get that special feature. It's never prominently featured on the homepage of Tidal. This is the homepage right here. They showing Mr. 1008. That's the first thing you see. The album by Bodie James and Future Wave. You know, I think my dude Drum dropped something. I like Drum a lot. I'm gonna have to check Drum's project out. Drum is one of my favorite artists out there today. He's dope. He's a very dope artist. He's kind of like, he remind me of like Rick James mixed with George Clinton and Old Dirty Bastard. He's dope. I like that dude Drum. But look how long it take you before you even see KD3 is out. It's not even at the top of the page. Now, to be fair, I would expect if Wakanda Forever, if this soundtrack just dropped today, 21 Savage, this one been out since last week. 21 Savage and Drake, I ain't listened to this yet, but this one came out last week. I think the rest of these just came out a couple of minutes ago at 12 o'clock. Now, if Wakanda Forever just came out today, I would expect that to be prominently featured. You know, just because of the big budget. Rihanna and Thames, let me see. Hold on a second. We're going to get to this. Okay, so it's a bunch of different artists on there. I thought it was just Rihanna and Thames. Okay. So, yeah, I would expect that Black Panther to be prominently featured on here, but it's not. But neither is KD3. KD3 need a prominent feature. I don't know what y'all doing over here at Tidal, but this should be the first thing you see when you log on to Tidal. Have you heard K Reno? Nah, I don't know who K Reno. I don't know K Reno. That do sound a little familiar. I ain't sure about K Reno. That do sound a little familiar though. But you ready to get into this? So it's 17 tracks. They put out the track list the other day. All right. One more thing before I hit play. I got to talk about the rollout before I hit play. I can't even be all the way mad at Tidal for not featuring the album prominently, right? Because the rollout for this album is kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? A few weeks back, they announced the release date, 11/11, and Nas and Hit-boy. I don't follow Mass Appeal's pages on Instagram or nothing like that, but Nas and Hit-boy themselves, you know, they put up the album cover and they just announced the release date, 11/11. And so leading up to after that, there was no action until I think it was yesterday or the day before. They put up the track list and they put like a little commercial. They put like a little commercial for the joint. I might as well play the commercial. Who that? Just Paris? I'm going to play the commercial before I play this that they had put out. I thought the rollout for the release was a little weak. I thought they could have did a little bit more leading up to the album to build some momentum for it. I thought they could have did a little more. You know what I mean? Because Nas doesn't get that much support from the hip-hop media. The hip-hop media has never been favorable toward Nas. So that means you got to do your own thing. You got to maximize what you could do with your own platform. You know what I'm saying? Especially to roll out a new, highly anticipated album like this. You know what I mean? And I just felt like they could have did a little bit more. But where's that commercial at? Hold on, because now they got the album up here now on the YouTube channel. Okay. Make sure they know. All right. It's a commercial playing. I'm going to let that commercial skip, and then I'm going to share it with y'all. All right. So like I said, they announced the release date. They announced the release date, 11/11. This week sometime, they put out the track list and they put out this video right here. And that was the rollout. And then they put up one more picture on Instagram of Nas and Hit-boy, you know, saying, yeah, album about to drop in a couple of hours or whatever. Oh, you got to meet Master P. Okay. Where you met Master P at? Where you met Master P at, brother? All right, let me play this real quick.
Help out with the little direction. Homie out the room. Yeah, we good. All right. A lot of people appreciate when you put a lot into your shit.
Niggas ain't missing a beat, missing a step, bro.
People got chemistry. Y'all motherfuckers got nuclear flames and shit.
And excuse me. Right? And so that was enough. That was enough to get a nigga like me hype. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a diehard. I rock with Nas like that. It don't take much to get me on board. But if you're trying to do a rollout and get, and get the masses excited about the new album drop, not just the hardcore Nas fans, but just to get people excited about the Nas drop in general, you got to do a little bit more than that. So I felt like they could have did better on the rollout. But that was what they did. And so without further ado, let's get into this thing, man. Let's go to track 1. It's 17 tracks, by the way. 17 tracks, by the way. And they are called, you got Ghetto Reporter, you got Legit, you got Thun, you got Michael and Quincy, 30, Hood to Hood, Recession Proof, Reminisce, Serious Interlude. I love a good interlude. I'm on Fire. What the fuck, Shaking My Head. Once a Man, Twice a Child. Get Light. First Time. Beef. Don't Shoot. Till My Last Breath. And now, one thing that I noticed is there's no features. It looks like there's no features. Unless they want the features to be a surprise. We'll see in a minute. But no features is scary to me. In a good way. I'm like, hold on, y'all got 17 joints with no features? That means Nas must have been spazzing on this joint. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it, man.
Close your eyes. Listen. Listen. Listen.
They give niggas time like it's lunch down there. You go down there looking for justice, that's what you find, just us.
It's comedy, it's hilarious. Look yourself in the mirror, tell me times ain't the scariest. With me dropping album after album like it's a various artist compilation, but it's just me and HB, and this shit take concentration. Niggas know I don't drop this off, so cherish it. Like your daughter's graduation, kids' marriages. When the culture vulture swoop down, they start exploiting the sound. They drew up contracts for our niggas, Drew Hill to Drew down, and I'm praying they set. Instead, most artists don't live as good as the execs, and they end up depressed. Scarred by A&Rs, the music be changing and the culture be shifting. So you gotta move with it. Call me the party crasher, that plan spoiler, that Malcolm C and Maya Angelou and Ghana holding a camcorder. Ghetto Reporter, live for 40 side. You know my storyline. First project rapper, triple platinum with New Yorker pride. King's disease. Most of us catch it at one point or another, but evolve. Find a new formula. One that takes everything in you to make. The audacity masterfully crafted these classics, so naturally had to be nasty back at it. They argue KD1, KD2, or Magic was harder when KD3 go harder than all of them. Back in the 90s, barely rubbed elbows with CEOs. I was dolo, I bet it shocked y'all to see me grow. And the O's, I still ain't attend much industry dinners. Had to tend to my business, go past the sky's limit. The hate gon' rise quicker, so how could I manage this disadvantage? Niggas planted Hollywood, I came from a different planet. Leave it up to me to break the news you won't see on the screen. Chuckle at you motherfuckers, we the last of the kings. Shout to the real ones like us, it's a shortage it seems. I'm underground and overground and it's never been seen. Real counts on my streams. Got real people tapping in, so that's what that means. Indeed, it means I got nothing but the real checking in. We locked in. All the way. Just applaud this. Yeah.
I'm trapped in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't get out if I wanted to. All us rappers are trapped in it. We can't get out. You know what I'm saying? Till we over, till it's dead, till we in the dirt. When I'm 50 years old, I'm gonna have 50-year-old fans, 60-year-old fans, and 16-year-old fans.
Okay, that felt good. Okay, that felt good. That's the intro right there. Hold on, let me minimize this. Hold on. Yeah, that was the intro right there called Ghetto Reporter. You know what I mean? I like that beat. Nas riding the beat crazy. As expected, of course. You know what I mean? It's a good intro. It's a good intro. Feel good joint. Kind of still like carrying the energy and the wave from KDIII, KDIII. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like it's going to be something too experimental sonically. You know what I mean? Sound like they still going to be in their bag. And the other thing that I like about Title II is you can look at the credits. I like to look at the credits. I've always been the person, you know, open up the CD package or the cassette or whatever, and the first thing I do is scroll through the booklet and look at, you know, the credits to see who the producers, the composers, you know what I mean, the writers, try to figure out what the sample was. That's how I learned a lot of music, reading the credits. You know what I'm saying? I would go back and check the samples. You know what I mean? But let's go. Legit.
Brave hearts.
Stand up. Let me know that you understand. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house? You got to have love. You got to have love in your heart.
Yeah. My beginnings was intense. Who'd have thought I'd go legit? For sure. Yeah. Yeah. We coming blacker than Black Panther 2. Nobody this thorough, that's the truth. Never go against the family, that's something you don't do. Don't get Eddie Kane trying to sing your way back in the group. Nah, stars in the ceiling, got sun in the building, rep that 718. It's hard to depart from that feeling, careful selling weight. The DA be watching who dealing, get yourself straight before they find that paraphernalia. For those who claim 100 million on taxes, beautiful actresses, street dudes who turn activists who used to move packages. No Nas still here to remove the wall that our back against. Legitimize all your hustles before the gavel hit.
It takes more than love.
It takes waking up early to face the moment debating. Should I save it or blow it? I mean, it's only some paper. None of my neighbors too nosy. The Joneses owning some acres. To be the greatest is lonely, but it chose me. I take it, whatever the case may be. I'm out of space so deep. NASA without the A at the end. Take off on 3. What's the cost of a CD? With 1,500 places, one sale. What's that? The 1,500 P's on one scale. For a starving artist trying to sneak out and reroute. Originality I seek out. Let's clean house to Black homeowners. Check it out. To Black homeowners take over and throw the lease out. This that movie real, the Jordan Peele of this thing. Low key, bullshit, pull the strings behind the scenes. All my soul is for my kids, and the cold shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip, who'd have thought I'd go legit, yeah. And the cold shit I done did. Pretty girls who let me hit, who'd have thought I'd go legit, yeah. And the cold shit that you did. All them O's you tried to flip, who'd have thought you go legit. Grown man business, COVID closed, jail visits. Stove still lit, many still on the scales with it. System failed, my niggas in the trial hearing no bail. Eyewitness showed up and snitches. I read Jesus' diary and ran to tell the streets. No, this ain't no hype, we in the belly of the beast. All they said was I would be a felon, be deceased. Instead I'm in Margiela and Loewe with the crease. The consummate, kill them all, call the bomb squad and the SWAT for this. Got off the block for this. All my soul is for the kids and the cold shit that I did. Pretty girls who let me hit, it's only right I went legit. Too legit. And the cold shit I done did. All them O's I tried to flip, who'd have thought I'd go legit? Yeah, I do it for y'all. And the cold shit that you did. All them O's you tried to flip, who'd have thought you go legit? For y'all. Yeah, we was chilling on the sofa. No job, no school, ghetto babies. I was small time to big time. You could do it too. Go legit. Yeah, believe in yourself. Live the life you deserve. That's how we do. I ain't forget the roaches and mice. I ain't forget.
Yo, that sample, man. That's one of my favorite movies. I always wanted to sample that joint right there, man. But yo, Hit-boy flipped that. Hit-boy flipped that joint right there. What's going on, Black 2? Yo, Hit-boy flipped that joint right there, man. Yo, Hit-boy be sick with the beat changes, though. This was one of the most unexpected collabs of all time, man. Nas and Hit-boy, y'all ain't expect this, man. Y'all ain't expect this. All right, hold on, my bad. Hold on. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, that bass line gonna be stuck in my head. Doom, doom, doom. They got that piano. Remember, Duck was going crazy on that part right there. Like, you could just replay the movie in your mind from that sample right there. Duck was going crazy on that piano when he had remember they had the janky piano player was playing the music, and then Eddie Kane got busy after Duck pushed dude off the piano. That's the part that they sample right there, just in case you ain't know, by the way.
Forget all that.
All right, let's see what's next.
Thun. Queensbridge, baby. No doubt. Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thuns I grew up with. Phone calls from the feds, long story so fast. Wishing they get home in a hurry, cause we the last of a dying pack of lions. Nightmares of the cast, thoroughbreds surviving, you know. Welcome home, Ronnie Bumps, and love the Corley. That boss ordered us lobster tails late night in 40. We was out there trying to rid the stress. Had a beat tape from Stretch, Rest, Black Tech, Black Vest to Master Dark Aura. We hit the city deep in the Explorer. Looking at the source, wish I was the cover story that was coming shortly. Cars back then had broad packed in. Rest in peace of you good men, the God Star Kim. I pop a bottle, we not promised tomorrow. Showing love is the motto. Flicks a cowboy hat strapped like desperados. They lit one out the chamber, no iron fired in a vegetative state. When that man China died, stomped out on 12th Street. Memory fails me, heard homie was a real G. That's what they tell me, I was the one to run through the functions, no funny acting. And it was me that introduced many to money bags and Grandmaster Vic. The DJs, Disco Twins. From the towers to Promenade. Host a party up in Starless, they know Queens in the house. No beef or rivals, they playing either a title. Brothers can do anything when they decide to win a Range Rover. Dissecting bars from Takeover. Sometimes I text over like, nigga, this ain't over laughing. I had to hold it down for Queens cause I overvalue fiends. Shout to Brooklyn, all between. Hoods be overlapping, subways be stacked. And I ain't been on a train in decades and I can still hear the wheels on the tracks. Feel the beat break, serial deface for Jakes. A license to carry still ain't safe in New York State. There's still a lot of ways to manage the life expectancy average. The future of our next generation ain't been established. Conflicted by some of the same patterns that had us. Money and social status, tell me what really matters. So who are you when they turn off all the cameras with me? You know the answers. Go ask Tony Bennett. Terrace on the park, they gotta know. DJ Clue, Envy, and Camilo. Where are my most beautiful queens in the house? When you see me at awards or a popular place, I see chains shining, I wanna stock it over my face. Coordinated, try to see me by some popular names. For a second, I'm on some shit like it was back in the days when dudes would really put that thing onto your ribcage and pull a switchblade, do anything. It's the bridgeway, but I go through, roll through, just sold out the O2. Piece on my neck in a high-tech polo suit. Drove down Van Wyck, Coliseum and Stan Smith. Tan Blick in the desert, Bricktown where my mans live. Not niggas I really met through music shit. It be some real thuns I grew up with. Phone calls from the feds, long story so fast. Wishing they get home in a hurry, cause we the last of a dying pack of lions. Nightmares of the cast, thoroughbreds surviving, you know. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I'm on some shit, boy. Make it a classic tonight. That money getting burrowed by that action, that's right. Thunderous. What up, Thunny, Thun, Thun? Mad Thunder, okay now. Manhattan keeps on making it. Brooklyn keeps on taking it. Bronx keeps creating it. And Queens keep on caking it. Shouts to the west side, to the 6 borough, Far Rock, south side and north side.
Queens in the house.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, man. First of all, y'all sure Hit-boy is from the West Coast? Y'all sure Hit-boy is a West Coast nigga? This nigga from the what's the name of that shit? The IE. This nigga from the IE somewhere. You made that? That's the most New York shit I heard in a minute. That's the most New York shit I heard in a minute. Yo, listen. Nas is the most descriptive lyricist you ever gonna hear. You know what I mean? It's little shit that just make the details when he paint the picture in your mind. It's like he never left the bridge, man. You know what I mean? It ain't too many rappers that made it to the level that he's on. You know, financially, the commercial success. He's so far removed. Nas been rich way longer than he ever been poor at this point, right? Nas almost 50 years old now. He's been rich and famous way longer than he been a project kid. But he still got that scent on him. It's like he right there living that. You know what I'm saying? The way he describing the hood, the way he reminiscing on you know, he's still that nigga looking out the project windows, painting that picture. Can't nobody do it like the God, man. You know what I'm saying, Thun? Can't nobody do it like the God. Yo, this gonna be that's only what, track number 3? That's only what, track number 3? Hold on. Where the play cue at? Okay, the next song is called Michael and Quincy. The next song is called Michael and Quincy. I gotta let that Thun shit breathe for a second, though. I gotta let that Thun shit breathe for a second. That shit hard as a bitch. Woo! All right, Nas. Who making music like this after 3 decades in the game? Who's still rapping on this high level, putting out bangers like this after 3 decades in the game? Not even just in rap, in music, period. In any genre of music. You name, at this point in an artist's career, they become a legacy artist. They kind of fall back and just lean on all of their old hits. They go out and tour, do all of their old hits and all of that stuff. They might put out a project here and there, usually something experimental, you know what I'm saying? Something might be cool here or there, but not continuing to match the level of music that you were putting out in your prime. Oh yeah, that Jay-Z line was crazy. Nigga said, ain't no beef. Some shit ain't no beef. They playing Ether on Tidal. You know what I mean? Ain't no rivals. They playing Ether on Tidal. Some shit like that, he said. Ain't no rivals. They playing Ether on Tidal. He says, sometimes I text Jay like, yo, this shit ain't over, nigga. He said, we analyzing lines from Takeover. Sitting in the back of the whip analyzing lines from Takeover. Sometimes I text Jay and say, nigga, this ain't over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good, that's gonna have the internet talking tomorrow. That line gonna have the internet talking tomorrow. You word up. That line gonna have the internet talking tomorrow. All right, let's go, man. Quincy and Michael. Let's get into this Michael and Quincy.
Yeah. Get your eardrum de-virginized while the music is in business. Eardrums diversionized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. Streets was the office, we didn't need a shirt and tie. MI, weather like the Virgin Isles. I ain't got no jury, y'all, cause I made of ice. Element surprise, move with the passion of Christ. To Portofino sitting high in the cliff from a younger dude with a crew and we was working the shift. Your South Park cartoon characters, I'm convinced they never been scared to death while staying calm in the twist. I creeped in a jean jacket, headband, and Nikes. I ain't like to dodge fights as I rode my bike. And I was looking at these people thinking they just might make me come out my cool character, break through the smooth barriers, go crazy, CeeLo Green, Nas Barkley. Before I even pulled to the spot, they try to park me. I'm used to dark scenes, that's why I spark green. Why I pour wine, they don't stock these, I gotta order mine. Malcolm X departed at the Audubon. Seen so many slaughtered, I'm numb, never mortified. All black Audemars, you claim yours was 101. We timepiece monsters, every season we be on the hunt. Jeepers, creepers, America's a baby that's teething, shitting on itself, crying for his next feet. As odd as it gets, it's not even a toddler yet. Gang members got nothing on these congressmen. Plus Ray Liotta and James Conrad, iconic actors who are redemption for these mob guys. We easing on down the road for the third win. Who's bad is up and is stuck, feel the world win. Like young Quincy Jones stuck outside the club to Ray Charles snuck him in. Out to be young again, but right now it's like I got the power of 100 men. Nas and Hit like Michael and Quincy on the run again. Eardrums diversionized from the words of mine. Just a word of advice, you can't murder Nas. All my niggas certified, we got certain ties. I'm activated, my hair might spark flames. Aviator frames, bandages, laminates the stage. From a stretcher I wave. Even if I never had 2 arms full of Grammys or responsive from Pepsi, I'd still be honorary. Like Quincy on the trumpet, Hit-boy on the drum kit. Nasty like Michael, no vocals, I overdub it. Bouncing off the wall, always starting something. Behind the scenes of the Thriller video, big budgets. Moonwalking, smooth criminal talking. I'm changing colors right now till I'm dark skinned. Adam Clayton Powell, complexion the Baldwins. Andy, are you okay watching me transforming? Pinky ring glitter like the socks and the glove. Know some money getting thugs that could buy the Beatles pub. That's what I really call copping white, reeing up.
Woo! Nigga. Oh. Listen. Y'all gonna have to pick those. Y'all gonna have to pick those lines apart for the rest of the year. Y'all got from now until the ball drop to pick those lines apart. He talking about how the nigga was changing complexions. He talking about Quincy waiting outside of the club with getting snuck in by Ray Charles. It was so much to unpack in that joint. Should I play it again? Yo. Oh shit. I ain't gonna play it again. I'm gonna let it play straight through. I ain't gonna play it again. Yo, Nas, man. Hit-boy, man. Man, yo, what y'all think Hov gonna do, man? What y'all think Hov gonna do, man? Y'all know every time Nas drops something, Hov gotta do something, man. What y'all think Hov gonna do this time, man? What you gonna do, Jay-Z? What you gonna do, Jay-Z? I know you got some heat in the tuck, nigga. Now would be a good time for you to go on and drop that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now would be a good time for you to go on and drop that shit. Let's do it, man. Oh, man. Yes, that New York sound. Now, look. We talking about the New York sound. Hit-boy is from California, man. Hit-boy is from California, but remember, Nas was the first New York nigga rocking with Dre. Never forget. Nas was the first New York nigga rocking with Dre. All right? I ain't gonna play it again. We go on to the next track. The next track is called 30.
A divine creature ran through dimes divas. I turned blocks to beaches. By the time you see us, we just turn ties even. Cuban chain got the largest pieces, but I wow for keeping it so timeless. Almost half a century with a crispy line that my peeps alarm said I remind them of Martin Lawrence breaking hearts on some real thin line shit. I'm done with star chicks. I survived divorces. I ain't have to climb back. I just climbed in Porsches. I ain't have to climb back. I just climbed in Porsches. I was the ill seed, the illest one, the villainized, but I feel free in the field beat. Crazy way before the drill beef. Doesn't matter, this is sheer relief. I feel the breeze. This is superhero material, rap star status. Premiere album still might happen. I wonder why Pete Rock would act like that. That type of behavior make me give rap right back. And now I can't tell if all the good that I did's being hit with their agenda again, nigga. I know they all praying I go back to nothing. We in the future, let's get past the front and let's get money. This is practice. This is magic. History, havoc. Instant.
Hold on. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. You gotta address this shit, man. You know what I mean? You gotta address the bullshit, man. Nigga said the Primo. First of all, nigga said the Primo album might still happen. Look, to be honest, I said this. I said this. A lot of people say, yo, Nas should do an album with Alchemist. We still want the Nas and Primo album. We want the Nas and AZ album. A lot of people were saying that ever since he been on this run back to back with Hit-Boy. And my thing is this: I wanted to hear it just as much as anybody else, right? I've been wanting that just as bad as anybody else, right? Because it was always teased. But my thing is this: now I kind of don't want it. Like, I ain't gonna say don't want it, but I kind of I'm a little apprehensive about it because now it's going to be compared to this. If Nas and Primo do an album, the expectations could never be fulfilled. If it ain't New York State of Mind all the way through, niggas is going to say it's trash. Niggas is going to slander that thing. If it ain't Nas is like all the way through, if it ain't Illmatic, and especially if it's not better than if it's not better than these Hit-Boy projects. If it's not better than these Hit-Boy projects, nah, that's not going to be a good look. And it's going to be compared. It's going to be compared. That's just the way that it is. So in a way, yeah, sure, I would love to hear it. But I think he's doing just fine what he's doing right now. This is fine right here. I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this right here. I'm cool with this right here. I'm bringing it back just a little bit.
And now I can't tell if all the good that I did's being hit with the agenda again. Climb back, I just climbed in Porsche. I was the ill seed, the illest one, the villainized, but I feel free in the field beat. Crazy way before the drill beef. Doesn't matter, this is sheer relief. I feel the breeze. This is superhero material, rap star status. Premiere album still might happen. I wonder why Pete Rock would act like that. That type of behavior make me give rap right back. And now I can't tell if all the good that I did's being hit with the agenda again, nigga. I know they all praying I go back to nothing. We in the future, let's get past the front and let's get money. This is practice. This is magic. History, havoc. Instant classic. This is madness. In all fairness. We've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. I'm going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. Going on 30 summers. We've been moving how you fuck niggas want 'em. My 30 for 30 highlights doing numbers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo,
with the hood.
Yo, are some nice new pieces you got. Bracelets, trinkets, and necklaces. Yeah, yo. Real shit only. Yeah. Super Bowl champs celebrate like me. With Escobar cigars, let me say my piece. Money attract money, statewide hustlers. Jury sellers exposed by these fake watch busters. And they ain't teach saving money to young niggas. Young warriors, I wanna see them all in position. Best to have it on you, hope you don't go down for possession. Mom's putting up the house to bail you out when arrested. How did I become number one? I'm 101, flying down a 101, right under the Cali sun. Junior Mafia, out of sub, shorty calling me son. If one click, make $1 million today, it'd probably be us. Probably because my mic is touched for viral stuff. Rappers wanna shoot up the studio, they tired of us. We know the controversy sells, so y'all good. When I drop, they hear me on every block. Hood the hood, Red Hook, Fort Greene, Canarsie, Hood the hood, Far Rock, East New York, QB, Compton, Long Beach, IE, Hood the hood, Southside, Chicago, players in the D. Hood the hood. If we all made niggas, then why is we beefing? When them Jewish brothers be chillin' Sabbath Friday evening. Even in jail, I hear the Latins got each other back. Now as we jump each other for the phone, it comes to black. Don't worry about nobody else trying to energy match. Since any cap, and that's when I really attack. I'm OJ with the memorabilia, had to steal it back. Like the Nas flow, we be hearing on your track. Stop that, my guy. You are not that, my guy. That feeling to be a king can't top that, my guy. King's disease, I'm still popping these young things. Got me thinking like, hey Marie, it's this one thing. Floaties in the pool, got drones over the roof. Just like Draco the ruler, my nigga, we know the truth. I put out dangerous art, I'm convinced it's a mix of Paisley Park Prince with Supreme Team Prince. Pick up the Paisley, shout out to 40, Harlem, Lincoln houses, Castle Hill, Bronx shit, Soundview on the west side, in the jungles to the 60s. Out in Oaktown to Vallejo, where the pimps be. Hood the hood. DC got big old guns. D-More got big old guns. ATL got big old guns and big old buns and big old shit. Miami got lots of sun, yeah. Dade County got big old guns, yeah. Stop messing around, put the pistols down. No, we all will soon be done dead. Hood the hood, to mansion to mansion. That's the new version of Hood the hood. Yeah.
New version of Hood the hood is mansion to mansion.
New excursions. Yeah. Block parties on the block. The new block. Your house and my house. Hood the hood.
Man,
it's your favorite neighborhood rap nigga. A rap man. Shit feel like I'm Superman sometimes. A super fly. I can't choose. Yeah. I grew up around weed smoke, just like the Marleys. Heard my mom whenever she spoke. They having parties. This the 70s, of course, down the summers. Stepping over empty liquor bottles I come across. Sending stickers that smell like what's in the picture. Was just a kid, but I stayed away from the sniffers. We knew better, we knew how to see a setup. Just wanted to be some players, pull up in a Jetta. From the Sisters Bureau, they put up a killer's mural. It's a different world with 30 shot clips of curl, melon pop. Like John Fitzgerald with his girl in a drop. If he could get hit, then anybody could get got. And you are easy talking, see you never know who watching. Cold-hearted monsters, whole city going bonkers. Ain't nobody recession proof. Invest in you, that's what it's best to do. Consuming poison, somebody bless the food. Who you trying to impress? What's there left to prove? Yeah. Can't be out here moving sloppy. Movie lobby, they shot him out of his two Hirachis. I'm on a yacht, old smash with a newer body. New makes, new models, I won't let them stop me. New makes, new models, I won't let them stop me.
This shit tough, man.
New makes, new models. I'm guessing it's a blessing, I'm not just lucky. Nah. They say son hate the spotlight when they discuss me. On a filthy night, my man was serving the custody. Under my mom's window, wanted to murder this dummy. If she caught us down here raking this dirty money, it'll be ugly. She flushed it before, now she feel like she can't trust me. Cause Jung hit his jumps in the building, and I peeped him, I was low, so I stole him and sold him while he was sleeping. Re-up, gave it back with interest. We even, some of these things that we escaped, I can't believe it. Knicks game up in the seats, I barely hit the floor. Not trying to sit across from somebody lady I hit before. Top of fourth quarter, I escape. And hit the liquor store, Lambo and Venador, made back with a mini bar. Met a girl from Senegal, told her about Mega Evers while combing through Louis sweaters. We spinning and saving letters, G's and M's. Ain't nobody recession proof. Nah, invest in you, that's what it's best to do. Consuming poison, somebody bless the food. Who you trying to impress? What's there left to prove? Kid be out here moving sloppy. Movie lobby, they shot him out of his two Hirachis. I'm on a yacht, old smash with a newer body. New makes, new models, I won't let them stop me. Stay on the road or something. New makes, new models, I won't let them stop me. Wheels just hit the ground like I'm out. New makes, new models. That fresh smell. New makes, new models, I won't let them stop me. That brand new interior feel. New makes, new models.
You have to get Hit-boy a crown, man. That boy nice, man.
My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me.
I want to say something though. Before we even let this play, I want to say something. This joint right here called Reminisce. We gotta give Hit-boy his crown, man. This is how you sample, right? If you're gonna sample, especially something from the 90s, you know, hit records, legendary records that we all grew up off of, that's the proper way to do it. You know what I'm saying? There's a song on the radio right now from YG. I don't listen to the radio like that, but they be having the radio playing at work a lot of times at the barbershop. They be having the radio playing. And they've been playing this song from YG where he sampled Mary J. Blige's song, Happy. And it's trash, my nigga. It's trash. I hate the way that shit come on. I hate it every time that shit come on. I'm like, this was a waste of time. And you got to pay all of that money to sample that record. Like the majority of the revenue from that song is going to whoever owned that sample. I don't know if Mary J. Blige owns some of the publishing or what, but whoever owned that publishing, they getting the big check off of that, off of whatever. Not ain't gonna be no big check because there ain't gonna be no big hit. But that's the song that they pushing off of his album on the radio. And all they did, like they didn't even do nothing to the song. Like he just rapping over the song. It's whack. I don't know if y'all heard it. The shit trash. But if you're going to sample a classic record from the 90s, this is the proper way to do it. Take notes. Take notes.
My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. I didn't have to die so that they could call me the great one. Didn't take a couple albums, people said it from day one. From wings with hot sauce to tuna tartar, driven in RRs. From hiding from robbery victims and back of cop cars. Tatted from my neck to abdomen, almost getting shot was averaging once every 2 weeks. Bless what I had to been. It's painful words, hearing these liars putting my name in dirt. Aiming, I burst, pistol practice until my fingers hurt. I hit my target, I up the margin. What they on, you know how Nas do, don't get me started. Chic, sleek, and snazzy from a small family. Fine taste, and I hate the unsatisfactory. We could gun blast a party, great Gatsby theme. Bring your first ladies and come with your new nasty thing. Cause every other day I'm reminding myself I reached every goal that was high on the shelf. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. And I'm only strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge. The things that shape me. And now I like to reminisce. The things that shape me. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. The things that shape me would emerge. When you high as me, you get highly critiqued. Hopped on the beat, purposely sounded like 9-3, none quite like me. So haters got SMD. When they bitter like black licorice, my life still sweet. I went for the cash grab, crack cash with my math class, fresh white tee. 2 diamond crosses look like a hashtag, news is fake. Never knew I soon relate to Tom Brady going for 7 in Tampa Bay. Is that crazy? I ain't never been bothered, that bothered you. You ain't born for the shit, being great is too hard for you. That's a hater problem, they try to say it first what you might say about them. While you stuck in the past, I stay evolving. Can't just reminisce only, gotta live in the moment. Talk my shit at the moment with the weekend performing. I'm chosen, got off the Big Bowen and Rick Owens. Rick Owens, peep how different it look on us. My comfort give you discomfort. Just know that in the hood they gon' bump this. In the moment, strong as my circle. The things that shape me would emerge you. The things that shape the streets, the beef, the beats. The things that shape the creeps, the beefs, the feet. The things that shape me would emerge you. And now I like to reminisce. Shout to Mary J. Blige, Y.O., QB. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. Those things were great, man. But today, what we doing is next level. And now I like to reminisce. That was then, this is now. Cause what we doing right now is really lit. Cause about right now, the things that shape me would emerge. Go. Go. Go.
Love it.
Go. Go.
I love it.
Go. 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 Tripping on them, spinning corners, distant times. I reminisce on them, reminisce. And my past is prettiest. There was a time they wasn't feeling us. Mass appeal, now we really up. Reminisce. Relationships ain't the prettiest. I was stuck on the silliness. Was it love that I was really in? We don't know what you're really in, but then it's too late. Reminisce. Reminisce.
Dope. Who is that? I don't know who that is. But yo, y'all still with me? Let me make sure y'all still with me because I had to remove the stream off of Facebook because of the music. I should have known that from the beginning. I was streaming on Facebook at the same time. I had to remove it off of Facebook. But y'all still with me over here on YouTube? Type a number 7 in the chat if y'all still with me on YouTube. Type of number 7 in the chat if y'all still with me on YouTube. Just make sure y'all still with me before we continue. Damn, who was that singing? Kind of got like a Trey Songz voice, but it wasn't Trey Songz. I know that voice, man. I know that voice. What's up, y'all? Am I still streaming? I don't see no 7s in the chat. Let me see if I'm still streaming. Yeah, I think I'm still streaming. Hold on. I don't see no 7s in the chat. Yeah. I'm still good. What's up with y'all, man? I'm loving the album. The album is dope. Ain't no skips on there so far. Let me see what's next.
Woke up this morning on some white linen sheets. The bed almost caught a blaze. The temperature's 100 in the room. I'm like, what's up? Still got the same flame behind me from the Hate Me Now video. It's continual. All I need is a beat and I'm stitching you like stitching these words together. How I'm still getting better. I'm finding more gold as I dig in the dirt with the shovel. I got the last laugh. Don't get blown away by the backdraft. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Giving them hell now. I'm starting to see them sweat. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. I'm giving them hell now. I'm trying to walk in my soles, it's like bare feet on hot coals. Soon as I start heating up, the whole block froze. I came in without an ordinary name. How many Nas is? How many top tier? How many not here? There's something in the name that's different from theirs. Depicted in scripture, holding 2 dragons blowing flames. Sorry it ain't go the same for y'all. They say Allah, please explain Allah. You got body or do you praise Allah? And still rock crosses all on your chain Allah. I'm scorching, and I never forced it. Even when forces and powers that be went against me, y'all use that as an excuse. You dudes cannot convince me. Trick me out my spot, y'all want my shit like Sherman Hemsley. I'm debunking the blackball myth, the facts more or less. I might hurt your feelings, but yo, sometimes it actually is victimization. Mix that with some entitlement, it's bound to explode. I make them stop, drop, and roll. Move to the side with it, there's no stopping it. I'm rap's arsonist. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Giving them hell now. I'm starting to see them sweat. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. I'm giving them hell now. I must say I am what I am. They said I wouldn't survive. Look at me, damn. Like the tip of the barrel that's on the wheel. He's on fire, NBA Jam. I was alone, like, you know, I was making some moves. I need to like concentrate and chill, but I was just getting all these calls and everything, and it's like telling me like you on fire.
I gotta analyze those lyrics. I think he was addressing some of the criticism, like me. No record though. This wasn't taking my head.
WTF, SMH, my jury is disgusting, but let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This whole shit is a shambles, low vibrational levels. Riders never get canceled, never. WTF, SMH, this ain't the H&M, this that Scully over your face. Real life nightmares, enemies cutting your brakes. These suckers lower than snakes, so watch where you valet. Demonic motherfuckers, what you do come back. God bless the trap, but I wanna see you untrapped. Plotting on another man and his possessions is whack. One-on-one with your op, all they see is 2 dumb blacks. WTF, SMH, OMG. How could you put these pussy ass rappers over me? When all they do is cap, all they do is LIE. I'm LMFAO, that's no heavy in the streets. Fresh back off tour, the mic still smoking, I ain't once go horse. I never take a day off from this fly shit that I'm on. Come on, please get your lady off of my horn. She told me she astral plane now, she explained how. Her spirit leave her body every time we hang out. She says she got a main now, she got a king now. It's a phase now, cause she still gon' come and put that thing down. WTF, SMH. My jury is disgusting, but let's discuss the taste. I'm in another place. This whole shit is a shambles. Low vibrational levels. Riders never get canceled. Never. We manifest destiny like a night is shining on. Yeah, try to be there for my kids. Yeah, no matter how hard that is. Everybody so quick to flip or say they with the shits. They go against someone look just like them, but when the enemy has government powers, they become cowards and cut the tough guy shit. When they arrest, when they come cuff your kids, they give us criminal records because of where we live, and the money is low and narcotics are thriving. It's evil. We diagnosed with something that's untreatable. For powerless, so brothers only have beef with you. So you and your murder shit, cause that's what you see them do. But let me tell you something. Many going GBG, get back game. Who gon' rest in peace? In this land, 23 million layers. All we have is some givers and some takers. Have some good souls and bad souls. Some humble people, some assholes. Slow as watching the grass grow. The crosswalk lady walking with the kids to school. There's a place in heaven for her, as is you. And if you don't believe in that, then slap. Go where you going, be where you at. No hug, speaking of that. I wish that we could adapt, my brother. Pro-black with a machete, pinky ring, a hog in the back. This is not a rap song, why you calling it that? This is an audio book, I'm an author on tracks. I opened so many doors, my launch pad was main source. You couldn't interpret the lesson, we took the same course. I grabbed everything and the shit that I came for. As soon as the DJ played, Big Daddy came raw. Bold, beautiful, dangerous. And I blocked out the hate that was aimed at us. I'm free as I ever been. I might hop on a jet to Japan just to eat sushi if customs let me in. WTF, SMH, I'm on Geo. 2023 just might open a casino. Community love, providing jobs. Why would you try to come for me? Why you ain't proud of Nas? Akinelli took me in the building first. Peace to MC. Search how much the catalog worth. I made it so many could have a piece of what I earned. Pushed it to the max, that was maximum returns. Bold, beautiful, dangerous. And I blocked out the hate that was aimed at us. Community love, providing jobs. Why would you try to come for me? Why you ain't proud of Nas?
He addressing a lot of shit, man. He addressing a lot of shit. That's what I expect. That's the shit that I expect. He ain't never shied away from addressing the issues.
If you lucky, you get old. Old timer told me, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to fuck the same, drink the same, hang out the same. I'm like, once a man, twice a child. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm running around forever, like, you know, once a man, twice a child. Yeah, it's like a baby again. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I ducked the razor, ducked some punches, even ducked the gun. Nintendo duck hut, I ducked police, I had to run. Meanwhile, when you get old, you might become futile. My old style is a rough for my new style. My old girl dope, but I love my new girl. So when I'ma slow down, this merry-go-round. Call life, I was a youngster with a fever. Moms brought cold ice, and I was young scared. She ain't care, she made me fight. 52, sweet you, hang make her right. When I get old, I hope that I can stay this fly. Once a man, twice a child.
It's hip hop, man. This the shit that, damn, this the shit I grew up off of right here. This the shit I grew up off of right here. But it don't sound dated though. It still sound like 2023 though.
From mama's boy to preschool to college to now employed. Now you on, got your first crib, she's having your firstborn. Went from buying and finding toys with your boys to buying toys for your boy. It's crazy how fast he's growing for sure. Grandpops, he told me about his days of old. One day I'll be him on the porch, sipping on something cold, and it stuck with my soul. I've been divided at the road, hot-headed as a youngster confronted, I might unload. Now listen, knowledge I received as a seed, as a G that would feed my personal frequency, transcends through all travel through walls. My ministry, we ain't know we was living hazardous. Savages, first niggas in New York with Bentleys. Tyson Kedar, Puff scouted in me. Before many men was out, we went on tour to 50. Live while you got the strip to, help you should tend to. Look, all of us ain't gonna get old. I hope this message hits you for real. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I duck the razor, duck some punches, even duck the gun. Nintendo duck hut, I duck police, I had to run. Meanwhile, when you get old, you might become futile. My old style is a rough for my new style. My old girl dope, but I love my new girl. So when I'ma slow down, this merry-go-round. Cold life, I was a youngster with a fever. Moms brought cold ice. I'm trying to expand the pineal gland. The world ain't our home, just temporary, please understand. You die tomorrow, then you born again, so life is deathless. Respect and balance, human dignity, that's the perspective. Emily on door, no balance when I'm stepping. Time is precious, one day I might need my diaper change inside a convalescent. The soul is different than the flesh is. Life is teaching me more wisdom and ignorance is kin. To have peace, you need war. By the time you see the stars in the skies, they already burnt out. Same way these dudes be shining, but been burnt out. But we don't change as we get stuck in our ways. We just act like we agree so we can end the exchange. What's meant for you is sent to you. But you could be the problem, it's not always them, my dude. Was she crazy before you met her, or you made her crazy? Possibly she gon' be your nurse when you back to a baby. Once a man, twice a child. Strong motherfucker when you're young. I duck the razor, duck some punches, even duck the gun. Nintendo duck hut, I duck police, I had to run. Meanwhile, when you get old, you might become futile. My old style is a rough for my new style. My old girl dope, but I love my new girl. So when I'ma slow down, this merry-go-round. Cold life, I was a youngster with a fever. Moms brought cold ice. And in the streets I had agility, was quick to strike. My fears not seeing it coming, got too rich for that sight. So take advantage of your youth before you elderly. Cause today is the youngest that you will ever be.
I like that, bro. That's grown man rap right there. That's grown man rap there, right?
Why you do that?
Grown, damn near 50-year-old man, not trying to fit in, not trying to impress the young niggas. Speaking some real life.
Ladies, fellas. I know some of the most intelligent women in the world is listening right now.
Okay.
And all the realest brothers is like, get light with it. Day party to midnight with it. Ice wet like a fire hydrant hit it. While the girls double dutch, I double my digits. Dice game, pop, peace, and one love of my niggas. New York, all sorts of bosses who walk the walk. Look how long the blocks is. Ruthless, close range, they shoot shit. Wall Street, racquetball, oysters, masseuses, bourgeoisie, the mooyah beat. Then it's back to the hood where you knew I'd be. Driver's license in the face card, 2 IDs. Get light off the rosé bottle we sip. New shorty in my life, she my lottery pick. And if the economy slips, she gon' ride with the kid. City girl like JT, MIA to the bridge. Get light. Get light with it. Get light. Yo, Hit-boy, hold up, bring it back. Yeah, get light with it. Day party to midnight with it. Ice wet like a fire hydrant hit it. While the girls double dutch, I double my digits. ATVs, quads with speed, doing willies, black Lanvin sneaks. Family first, a holiday feast. I constantly seek moments like this is peace, to say the least. We used to play ball with girls, watch me play smooth. I had to try to be like Mike, a cool 3-point shooter. Couldn't be the loser, taking Gatorade from the cooler. Summer, fall, winter, New York girls smoking hookah. Grown ladies with Mercedes-Benz keys and chimneys. Friendly as little kids on 10 speeds. Makes me want to have another seed. I'm simply getting light on the track. Ripley's, believe it or not, I'm still a cream of the crop. I was just until the age of 18 on the charts. Wasn't even dreaming this far. Believe who you are, the sun doesn't even know it's a star. Get light with it. Day party to midnight with it. Ice wet like a fire hydrant hit it. While the girls double dutch, I double my digits. Dice game, pop, piece to my hustler niggas. New York, all sorts of bosses who walk the walk. Look how long the blocks is. Ruthless, long range, they shoot shit.
I could just do the damn shit. That's a fly record for the dancers, man. And it don't feel like a reach, like I'm trying to make a dance record. It just hit like
that. First time. Yeah. I think we're gonna call this one the first time. Brucey B-Boys.
3 more after this.
First time you heard Nas, was you earling off some gut rot liquor on 2-5? Or your big brother put you on like surprise? Hearing my hood described, so vivid you can see it by closing your eyes. Maybe it was the age of the letters I wrote when jail letters will hope you read the credits and you saw Large Pro or some decrepit club where DJ SNS had buzz. I stepped on the stage with imperfections, I was messing up on her first time. Inside a Subaru, she just had a feud with a boo they driving, he put on barbecue. And I got through to you, a dude who I saw rockin' fufu outside Papayas. Told me halftime was timeless while armor all in his tires. I was trying to juggle Columbia records while dealing with what the country Columbia jungles had left us. First time you heard it, Nas, I probably was under some pressure, gun in the dresser while you was bagging up in the kitchen playing my records. Your first time was you hitting the gas, and the whip was a pass you never hit and she passed your real music test to know if she into the ad-libs, real rap shit. Yeah. First time you heard Nas, you probably heard somebody say that I pick bad beats, but I pick bad freaks. Narratives, they running with the classics, they coming with, ain't fucking with what I recorded last week for new guys. Hope this the first time you heard Nas. It's a special moment, a million reasons I wrote it. My shit'll get you rescinded, cause you can tell where my soul is. The one I'm chosen like Bryce and Brody, they pop ball, so they had to do it. My dad did music, I had to pursue it. And spread my wings on a helipad like Troop did. The truth is, a similar thing had happened to me. I listen to Wayne, I listen to G, I listen to Dre, I listen to me. Since when did rap be so suspended in there? Since Kendrick entered the atmosphere, 09 I was there. A La Cienega, my nigga from LA said there's a nigga from Black Hippie. I was happy to just witness history. Like the first time I heard Slick Rick. How did you feel? First time you heard Nas. First time hearing Biggie. I'm like, who's this kid? Wow. First time you heard Nas. When I heard Pop, that was on that song with our Digital Underground. Like, first time you heard Nas. Yeah, that was crazy. I really hope that this your first time. It's something about first time hearing your favorite artist, or they become to be your favorite artist after like a long time, or it's instantaneous. Like I know when the first time I heard Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Diana Ross, Shaka Khan, Stevie Wonder, like NWA, what the fuck is this shit, kid? I was going crazy.
Yo. Hold on. Okay. So when was the first time you heard Nas? So when was the first time you heard Nas, family? First time I heard Nas. The first time I heard Nas. The first time I heard Nas, I didn't know it was Nas, though. That's the thing. When I heard Back to the Grill Again, not Back to the Grill Again, Live at the Barbecue, I heard Live at the Barbecue first, but I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who Nas was. I never heard of Nas. I just knew whoever that kid was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't paying too much mind. At that time, Redman was my favorite rapper. This is like 92, 91, 92. Redman was my favorite rapper. I heard that Live at the Barbecue shit, but I was on the Headbangers. Remember the Hit Squad had that joint, the Headbangers? That was the shit that I was stuck on. So when I heard Barbecue, it was cool, but I ain't paying too much mind. I wasn't trying to see who was that dude. But the first time I heard Nas, for real, it was a black Panasonic radio. I had the black Panasonic radio, and I had the bootleg Illmatic. I had a copy of the bootleg Illmatic that my man Pretty Boy Ed gave me. He didn't really give it to me. He let me hold it. He wanted me to hear it. You know what I'm saying? He wanted me to hear it, so he let me hold it. But that became my tape after that. Y'all know how that go. Y'all know how that go. But when I popped it in, of course, it was New York State of Mind. It was New York State of Mind. And so this is 93-ish, late 93, maybe early 94, late 93, early 94, somewhere around there. That was the first time I really heard Nas, and that's been my favorite MC ever since. But let's get into this beef joint. Let's get into this beef joint.
It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in and mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take souls? I'm everywhere in the hearts of men. Jealousy and envy, my right hands, them is my mans.
I gotta stop that. I gotta stop that. I gotta stop that. Do y'all realize what's happening? Do y'all realize what's happening here? I'm gonna let it play, but do y'all realize what's happening here? Do y'all see what he's doing? We only a couple of bars in on this beef joint, but do y'all see what he's doing? I need some feedback in the chat. I need some feedback in the chat. Do y'all see what he's doing? Right, Dobie. What's that? Dobigi? Dobigi? I don't know how to say your name. Right. Y'all see where he's going with this? This is classic Nas shit. Right? He used to do something like this on every album. Right? So Illmatic, it was One Love. You know, when it was the concept of him writing letters to brothers on lockdown. It was always a concept record, you know, and the infamous, most notorious one, obviously, is from It Was Written, I Gave You Power. When he was rhyming from the perspective of the gun, and he telling a story from the perspective of the gun in the story. Illest shit ever. Children, if you don't know what I'm talking about, children, go back and listen to It Was Written. Listen to I Gave You Power, children. It has not been matched to this day. All right. After that, the I Am album, he had a joint on there. He was rhyming from the perspective of money. Y'all remember that one? Money Is My Bitch, I think it was called. Money Is My Bitch. He was rhyming from the perspective of the money on that one. On the Nostradamus album, he was rhyming from the perspective of the prison walls, of the prison cell. That was the joint he had with the Millennium Thug, Nation. Fuck is the name of the song? I forgot the name of the song. But he was rhyming from the perspective of the prison cell on that one. What was after that? After that was Stillmatic, right? Well, you had the Lost Tapes. Nah, I think the Lost Tapes was after Stillmatic. After that was Stillmatic, though. What was the major concept on Stillmatic? Oh, yeah, on Stillmatic, that's when he told the story backwards. Rewind. Last Words was the name of the song. Nah, he wasn't baiting. Nah. He ain't baiting. He ain't not inviting the battle. I don't think so. He's doing his signature concept record. That's what's happening on this beef joint. He's rhyming from the perspective of beef. He's the beef itself. He's not talking about the beef. He's the beef itself, talking about how niggas always got to get into beef, how niggas exploit beef. We're going to get into it. We're going to see how he break it down. But yeah, this is another one of those joints. Did I miss one? It was the rewind on Stillmatic on Godson. What he did on Godson. On Godson, he had the Book of Rhymes. On Godson, he had the Book of Rhymes. Right? What was the concept on the Lost Tapes? On the Lost Tapes, he had the fetus, rhyming from the perspective of the fetus inside the belly. Remember that one? What else? On Hip Hop Is Dead. On Hip Hop Is Dead, he was hip hop. Remember? Look here, see? Well, actually, no, he wasn't hip hop. He was like a detective. He was a detective investigating how hip hop died. That's what it was. He was a detective, like an old school detective, investigating how hip hop died. If y'all remember that one. Look here, see? Two-Face out over some gal. What else? Okay. On the Nigga album, which was the Untitled album, there was the Fried Chicken joint. There was the Roaches joint. He did two of them on there. I forgot about the double album, right? The Untitled, the double album was Street's Disciple. He did, well, I guess you could say the Say Cool story and the one that came right after that. I think it was The Rest of My Life, Say Cool story and The Rest of My Life, where he was rhyming from the perspective of the chick in the story who was his man's girl or whatever, and she died of AIDS. Well, she was dying of AIDS. He was rhyming from her perspective on the hospital bed, dying of AIDS and shit. That was ill. So Nas, anyway, so the point is Nas, normally he would have these concepts that nobody really ever, no angle that nobody really ever came at it from, right? To talk about certain things throughout his career, throughout his catalog. And so he hasn't done that in a while. None of the King's Diseases don't got one of those on it. The Nasir album, none of the albums that he's done since he's been on this latest run, he hasn't touched that. So this is a throwback to that. He didn't do nothing on the Kanye album. He didn't do nothing like that on the Kanye album. On Lost Tapes 2, I don't think he had one like that on there either. And none of the King's Diseases or Magic, he ain't do nothing like that. So it's been a while. So he bringing back the concept with this one. All right, so this one is called Beef. And he rhyming from the perspective of the beef itself. So let's get into it, man.
It's like y'all can't do nothing without me. Everything be going good, but then y'all pull me in and mess everything up. Why y'all always let me win? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take souls? I'm everywhere in the hearts of men. Jealousy and envy, my right hands, them is my mans. I'm what happens on mad blocks. I'm the jabs taking the talks, the arguments between the women in the crab leg spots. That behind the back, you're complex and multifaceted. Lesson to the real, I'll be decimal. Subtract the shit, the devil is a lie. I could confuse a genius, have him moving real dumb over nothing at my convenience. With empires fall over women, I am the reason. USA and Al-Qaeda, I'm the tension between them. I'm the words to get misinterpreted. I'm the get back, I'm the first to hit. I'm the worst of it, lurking on your premises. I am your nemesis, parents of every slain rapper, wish I didn't exist. But I'm alive and I thrive on your ignorance. I'm 1,000-foot fence that keep you from who getting rich, get around me. I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? I'm the invasion of personal space. Fake smiles on your face is certain I'm hate. All that internet beef, that shit a virgin to me. I've been here before the Bible is murder I speak. The energy creeping round the blocks in the streets. Took his guys with him shopping, they side eyeing to please. Everybody's impossible, it don't stop in the peas. I'm eternal, I'm everywhere the action at. I'm always where the guns are blazing, attracting that. The grimiest places is my natural habitat. In all the jails and all the parties I be. Drive-bys with kids that killed accidentally. That's the type of shit they try to pin to me. In the tragic situation, give me my identity. The beef cut off the fat, that's sizzling grease. Love to many deceased over me. I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so? I be trying to find the best way they can stop me cold. Another body, and guess who the cause and why they foes? Beef is my name, my story is age old. So question, why do I always come to take so?
People got me in some shit every day. Over this, over that, over nothing, over something. Either way,
it's on. Why it's always gotta be resorting to me? I ain't asked for this power, it's torture, it forced me to see people draining themselves, some pull off some horrible deeds. Rumors turning into a monster, lies always mislead. By the time you hear what somebody said, it's stressed out, they expanded it, made it worse. Now you all stressed out, you wish you got it straightened out, but it's too far gone. From who shot you to hit 'em up, the Tupac song.
Man, see this right here, those of us... Right, man. Right. Listen, man, for those of y'all that don't understand, those of us that sing the praises of Nasir Jones, those of us that have been telling you for 30 years that Nas is the best MC, this is the type of shit that we talking about, man. A lot of people, y'all base y'all favorite, y'all see, your favorite MC and the best MC is not always the same thing, right? Those could be two different things. Sometimes it's the same thing, but those could be two different things, right? I always use the example of Eminem and Young Jeezy, right? Eminem could clearly wrap circles around Young Jeezy, but I'll prefer to listen to Young Jeezy. Doesn't mean Young Jeezy is a better MC than Eminem, right? Just Young Jeezy is my preference. I'd rather listen to Young Jeezy's music than Eminem's music, right? And so a lot of people conflate their favorite MC with the best MC, and they're just biased toward whoever is their favorite, right? But when we're talking about the best MC, like who's the most literate? Who's the most literate when it comes to lyricism with the pen? You know what I'm saying? That's Nasir Jones, man. He's not just the best MC. He's one of the greatest writers of our time. He's one of the greatest writers of our time. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Of all time. This shit is Shakespearean. It's Shakespearean. And really, on some G shit, Shakespeare need to step his bars up. Shakespeare gonna have to step his bars up to fuck with shit like this, if we keeping it a buck. But yeah, man, that's one of those ones, man.
Don't shoot, gangsta. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, gangsta. You are him, and he is you. Don't kill the messenger. Am I snitching when the police commissioner, my friend, am I a player when me and the mayor hanging tapping? Just a grown man trying to see how to change the community. Cause all I see is mamas crying, reading eulogies, thinking about everything her baby could have grew to be. Speaking unity for years, but face scrutiny. He weird. One day, Esco be rapping about shooting me. Next day, he saying I can't. He be confusing me. Don't wait that. I advise you fine, I don't just rap. Look around every town like a death trap. I just mind put a 9 till his neck tap. Then it went black, now we set back. And I'm scratching my head under my best cat. With a new clan, but with a jet black. I don't know how much I can stress that. Where the checks at? Don't shoot gangster. Don't shoot gangster. Don't shoot. Don't shoot gangster. You and him, and he is you. Don't kill the messenger. Pop a bottle in my Nautica. Bill Russell jersey, solid and sturdy. Stevie's harmonica in my head. With a Wilhelmina model tuck. The Benz is red, blue one that's hobby shit. It's obvious these emotional roller coaster ass niggas, please. And most of these guys supposed to have no tendencies. I endlessly speak vengeance on MP3s. Percocet addiction, that could be your END. Your mindset is your vaccine for every disease, illness, affliction, sneeze. The pollen is got in your body, diaphragm, chest, eye exam. The disease kings get, we see it like an MRI scan. I show you how to move when these dudes be lying. The coops flying, the suits fire, the crew full of riders, loophole finders. Don't kill a messenger. Shorty, don't shoot. Look in the mirror. You got a big life ahead of you. You are your own cure for your king's disease. You gotta look inside to cure that. You got all the answers. Imagine no man shot for the next 10 years. No man killed for the next 30 years. Think about how much we will attain. And no, I do not really know the police commissioner. Shit, I talk to anybody about saving lives.
Man.
It's like the military. You see soldiers marching with orders
to my last breath
to knock it out the park. And we all about the shmoney, yeah. And it's all about the money. Oh yeah, yeah, I know we about to run it. And you know we about to run it. Yeah, get it cross state lines. King's Aziz going, KD going, Trey 5. All net like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs represent the Jets. I'm applying pressure, I see why she pressed. When she with me, she Glorilla FNF. NAS, I'm stepping to my last breath. I'm bigger than algorithms if I'm being direct. Used to play McGruff freestyles on cassette. Patties and cocoa bread, skunk trees from the dread. While the D's and the feds watching. Before New York had Bloods, before LA had Suge, before the South had Percy Miller, a thug. I was home reading a book, top speed, probably a blunt. I can't a Sprite and a chopped cheese, now it's a machi. I ain't commercialized, how can they stop me? Got 2 fists up in the air, top of the steps like rock. Tired of picking up clothes, I got a personal shopper. Got a Grammy, got an Emmy, next to Tony or Oscar. Yeah, get it cross state lines. King's Aziz going, KD going, Trey 5. All net like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs represent the Jets. I'm applying pressure, I see why she pressed. When she with me, she for real FNF. NAS, I'm stepping to my last breath. And we all about the shmoney. And it's all about the money. Yeah, I know we about to run it. And you know we about to run it. Hey yo, I just landed. Richard on my right hand, 40 on my nightstand, 100 on my left pinky. Billion of y'all wanna be me. Told Shorty, come and see me. Bring a friend, cause I'm greedy. Bought her bag, double CC. Political correctness, hecklers are more respected than the one giving the message on stage. It's messed up. We can't say anything without offending. So now my mouth is in the jailhouse with cases pending. First Amendment, you replaced it, rigged it. Dump it down, it's not an option. Some of it I understand. Take power from each bigger plan. Modify, try to stop it. I'm a ride, keep hitting, keep pitching. I'm colossal, can't stop my survival. Just landed, AP on my left wrist. Tell Shorty come bless this. Had a bad one in Texas. Unbothered, well rested. Bad one at Essence. We bring it back to the essence. Got the verse done, about the text hit. Yeah, get it cross state lines. King's Aziz going, KD going, Trey 5. All net like I'm starting for the Nets. Base to base, I might suit up for the Mets. YGs, OGs represent the Jets. I'm applying pressure, I see why she pressed. When she with me, she Glorilla FNF. NAS, I'm stepping to my last breath. And we all about the shmoney.
And you know we about to run it. Yeah. And you know we about to run it. Run it up. Yeah, Hit-boy, let's go. Tony Fontana, let's go. What's up?
Yeah. So your favorite, so far your favorite was Legit and Get Light. Man, I don't know. Let me say this. That last joint right there, it was a bonus track. It made sense that was a bonus track. It was a fun record, cool record. I feel like he should have had a couple of young niggas on that one. You know what I mean? I like the fact that there's no features on the album. You know what I mean? He went solo. I don't know who K Reno is. That name sounds familiar, but I ain't sure who K Reno is. All right. But so the album is fire. First listen, live reaction, watch party. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me for it. The album is fire. I'm gonna say this off my initial reaction, my initial assessment. And it's hard to say this, but I think it's the best out of the King's Disease trilogy. I think it's better than 1 and 2. Most people like 2 better than 1. I actually like 1 better than 2. I think this one might be better than both of them. It's not better than Magic. It's not better than Magic. Magic was just a punch in the face that you ain't even expect. Magic was just one of those hits you ain't even see it coming. You thought you was in the fight, you made one move, and that shit just hit you, and you just knocked you out cold. Magic is incredible. All of them are incredible, but Magic is different. Magic is different, man. Magic is just pure, raw. It ain't even about really the songs and the structure. It's just beats and rhymes. It's Illmatic. It's Illmatic. If you remember, Illmatic wasn't even about no song structure or none of that shit either. It was just a dope-ass MC over the best production at that time. And that's what Magic was for me. So it's not better than Magic, but I think it's better than KD 1 and 2. What y'all think? I think it's better than KD 1 and 2, though. Just for the simple fact that, number one, no features, right? No features. He handled the mic the whole time. And he really got into his bag as far as the concepts, the storytelling, him addressing certain pertinent issues that's going on in the world, him addressing certain issues going on with him in the media and certain rumors that's going on around him. You know what I'm saying? The situation with Pete Rock and addressing the fans directly, talking about the possibility of still doing the Primo album, and talking about niggas saying he picked whack beats, and you know what I'm saying? I like shit like that. KD1, I love KD1. Just sonically, it was incredible. I like the features that he did. He had the Anderson .Paak joint on there. That's one of my favorite joints. They brought the Firm back. You know what I mean? Had the whole Firm on that joint. That was real fly. It just had some good songs on there, and the rhymes are superb. KD2, I feel like KD2, like they tried to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, most people like KD2 better, but I didn't think so. Not for me. I felt like KD2 was like they went in there with the intentions of making another, like trying to level up on KD1, but it didn't hit the mark for me. Not for me, but it was dope though. It was dope. But this one right here, Hit-boy. Like I said, we got to give Hit-boy his crown, man. We got to give Hit-boy his crown, man. This dude is from the West Coast. This dude is from California. You making some of the best New York sounding shit ever. Yeah, first time is dope. Let me see. Let me look at the track list. The Michael and Quincy. I love Thun. Michael and Quincy. Was it Hood to Hood? Oh, the Serious Interlude. I love a good interlude. That was an incredible interlude. And I'm still trying to think who the hell was that singing on that joint. It's dope, man. Once a Man, Twice a Child. That's almost like Second Childhood Part 2. Like I said, the Get Light, the dancers are going to go crazy on Get Light. I can already see the TikTok videos with the dancers going crazy over Get Light. That was a smart record to do. You know what I'm saying? But it also didn't feel like a reach either. It felt like an organic, like something that happened organically. But it was smart to include that one right there just for the time, the era that we in. The whole dance culture and all of that stuff. That one's going to hit different. I like the way he ended it off with the beef, brought the concept back, and the don't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Good shit. Nas Hit-boy, man. KD3. Nas Hit-boy, KD3, man. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. 94, 95, right. So Illmatic. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm satisfied, man. It was worth staying up with y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all tapping in with me on the late night, man. This was fun. I be wanting to do stuff like this more often. I be having like ideas, like this is just raw, just me reacting to the album, listening to it for the first time. But I be actually having some fleshed out ideas to do different music broadcasts. But the thing is, like this video right here is gonna have hella copyright strike, you know what I'm saying? Which I already know, I'm fine with that, you know what I'm saying? But can't really play a lot of music on YouTube like that, you know what I'm saying? Without it getting your channel striked. And so I made the exception for this, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm gonna have to find another platform. Y'all gonna have to tap in with me on another platform where I can actually play the music and everything is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I got some dope concepts of broadcast that I would love to do with y'all with the music. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a music head, not just hip hop. I'm a music head, man. I like to really get into the music and vibe and break down, you know, what we hearing and how it came about, and you know what I'm saying? Different shit behind the music. You know what I mean? I got different ideas of stuff that I would like to do, but I can't really do it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Unless I just make another channel on YouTube that it don't matter if they strike it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to let me know. Y'all got to let me know if y'all would subscribe to the channel, if y'all would tap in with me for that type of content as well. But I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do too much music broadcast on this channel right here. You know what I'm saying? I just made an exception for the KD3 because it was highly anticipated. But it was worth it. It was worth staying up, kicking it with y'all, man. The album is dope. Legit, Get Light, First Time, and Beef. Legit, Get Right, First Time, and Beef. Okay. Wait, you that young? You that young, Jesse Paris? Damn. Made me feel like an old head now. I didn't know you was that young, brother. I didn't know that you was that young. But yeah, man, y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all share this out, man. This was a fun listening party. You know what I mean? 11/11, King's Disease 3. You know what I mean? What's y'all thoughts? Y'all didn't even tell me y'all thoughts, man. I know Jesse liked the album. I know Fonzo liked the album. What's y'all thoughts, man? What y'all thought about it? Those of y'all that was here for the whole joint, that was listening to the album, or if you already checked it out, or whatever on your own time. Leave your thoughts inside the comments, or put it inside the comments afterwards, man. Did you like the album? Was it all right? Was it trash? What was your thoughts? I love it. I think it might be the best one out of the trilogy. Honestly. But not better than Magic though. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Get some rest. I'll be back on here Sunday. Y'all know how we do, man. Sunday, tap in. Wait. Am I tripping? Yeah, Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. Me and my sister, Nicety Girl, you know how we do. We're gonna do our regular broadcast. We got some dope guests coming up the following week as well. So stay tuned with us for that. And look out for the pre-order for me and my brother DJ RP Beats' new album. RP was actually supposed to be on here with me, man. Old nigga done went to sleep and shit. He ain't even make it past 12. But the pre-order for our new album, The Master's Table, will be available very soon. Y'all can place your pre-orders and all of that. I think we're gonna do a Proud to Pay campaign, man. We're gonna put something out where y'all could choose how much you want to pay. You know what I'm saying? I'll give y'all that choice of how much you feel like the music is worth to you. You know what I'm saying? You pay what you want to pay to get the album. But we trying to do a nice package where you get the digital, you get the physical, and a couple other things to go along with it as well. So stay tuned for that. All right, family? And remember, I am not the master teacher, but guess what? I am a master MC. Hold up. Trying to get my buttons ready so I can end the broadcast. I'm not the master teacher, but I am a master MC and a master student of the game. Signal booster for the voices of the new black media. I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I'll see y'all in a couple of days. Peace and black love.
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We gotta be God's children.